Guys, this made me so mad. I had to report this crap to upper management, man. It was just so damn crazy. To say that I am disappointed is an understatement, man. So, what is it? Guys, we know for a fact that Envo hasn't been selling too well. So, you know, from time to time I go walk past the stores to take a look. Maybe I go in the stores to take a look. And today I did exactly that. And this is, of course, what got me so mad. I walked past the Envo store, and what I saw absolutely shocked my jaws off, man. Holy crap. Explaining is futile. Why don't we just watch it, all right? Because I saw this and I could not stand the fact, and if I just talked about it, I don't think people would actually believe me, or upper management would believe me. So I recorded it, all right? So let's watch the clip, all right? So in the clip, you can see Zeeker's store, eh? You got someone in front of the store, you know, customers inside. You go right next to it, the Envo store. It's empty. There's a water jug blocking the damn door. Where are the employees? Where are the sales reps? Turns out both of them are smoking right next to the store. All right, they're smoking in their Envo uniforms right next to the store. And holy crap, I had to like check again. Like, are you what? And right in front of the Envo banner. Man. Crap, man. Man. So, let's talk about what's wrong, okay? So, of course, if you really need to smoke, you can smoke, but you shouldn't leave the store completely empty, right? There's got to be one person in the store, right, in the front, greeting customers if they go in, right? And also, if you need to smoke, maybe go to a designated smoking area, not in front of the damn store. Because think about it this way. If you were a first-time customer, you're kind of interested in this car, you walk up to the store and that's what you see, no sales rep inside, they're out there smoking, right? And the door is blocked by a water jug. What the hell, right? I would just walk away like, hell no, man. What the hell? What the hell is this, right? And so I think the real problem is the employee guidelines aren't really that clear, probably, right? And really, it comes down to mismanagement. Mismanagement from the whoever is responsible for that store, right? They probably did not make it very clear to the sales reps that you got to have at least one person like in the front. And also, if you need to smoke, like maybe take off your uniform, man. Take off your Envo uniform. Go smoke somewhere where you can't be seen, all right? Go smoke in the bathroom or something. But man, so of course I contacted upper management. I told them what the hell, right? And of course, this is not the first impression that you want to be making. And think about it this way. It's not shocking that Envo sales aren't that great, right? A lot of these stores do happen to be new, with people that are new, who don't really fully understand the rules, who don't really fully represent the Envo brand, right? They haven't really learned that much about what the brand means or what NIO means. Like, I have never seen a NIO sales rep ever smoking in front or next to a NIO store, right? I have never seen anything like that with NIO. But with Envo, like, I'm just walking past and I see that. And what's up with the water jug, right? They're trying to block the door. Like, I don't really understand what they're trying to do there with that jug of water. Is that like jug of water that just arrived and being delivered into the store and they're not bringing it in or something? Or are they intentionally trying to block the door and just, sort of close the door and not let people in while they go for a smoke? So I'm not too sure about that. But needless to say, if that's your first impression, then that's not good, right? And this comes back to the argument, why even have Envo stores? You know, we saw SG&A expenses rise up, fly to the moon, because they're paying rent for all these new stores and new employees and all that stuff. Just have it in the in the NIO store. Have a bigger NIO store, and then place these cars inside the NIO store. And it's just so damn frustrating, guys. I mean, I'll be honest. Are you guys mad about this? You see that, right? Especially if you compare it to Zeekr, right? What you're supposed to have is someone in the front all the time, which is what you're supposed to have, right? But they don't. I don't know what those guys are doing, man. And I know you guys might seem, hey, Mr. P, why are you like complaining about everything, man? Look, I'm worried about the sales. I really want them to do well. And if that's what's going on, then, you know, we're kind of screwed, right? And this is clearly mismanagement. Mismanagement on the store's behalf. Mismanagement in terms of the rules not being set clearly. The employee guidelines not being set clearly. I'm sure NIO has a thorough guideline for employees when it comes to smoking and all that kind of stuff. But is it the same for Onvo? We're seeing a lot of these really childish mistakes when it comes to like Onvo's marketing and Onvo, like the behavior of these sales reps, etc. It's kind of, should I say it, immature, right? Immature. They're not, they're not behaving the way that we want them to be behaving. Of course, there's management shift, all right? The management has completely changed inside and out. And a lot of people have left Onvo or changed and moved back to NIO, or they got new people inside. And I'm really hopeful that, that this is going to bring better sales numbers in the future, coming in the future. But this is not giving me that optimism. These sales reps need to be punished for their behavior. Who is there to constantly check on them? Because I remember, all right, even though this might be unethical, okay, I know this is unethical for a fact, but I know for a fact that a year ago, or no, it was more than like 2 years ago, NIO was so strict on the behavior of sales reps. They even had surveillance cameras, the in-store surveillance cameras, to check up on them. If there's nobody in the front of the store, they're going to get punished. Where is that? Where's that level of strictness? All right? It seems everything's so loose and you can do whatever the hell you want. Right? And this, I'll be honest, isn't the first time. Right? In the past, I've seen them just casually crouching in front of the store, like not exactly right in front of the store, but like maybe 3-4 meters in front of the store, on the edge, and just casually chatting and having a great time, right? That should not be allowed, right? You're trying to sell cars, guys. Your job is to sell cars, not have a great time, right? You want to have a great time, go do it in the office, chat in the office. Don't make it so public, especially the smoking crap. Man, I'm sure that because I reported it to upper management, they're going to make some changes, all right? Those guys are probably going to get in trouble, okay? And I don't feel bad about it because, heck, sales are really important, especially at this critical juncture of Onvo, man. You gotta push as many cars as you can. You gotta sell as many cars as you can. You can't afford to have more mishaps, bad first impressions, and all that kind of stuff. You have such a good product, but you're making so many mistakes on the side. It's frustrating. But let me know what you guys think about this. I know I'm being a little bit emotional, but it is very shocking. And this was just today, man. Imagine what would have been going on like for all those days that I'm not there. What's their behavior like? I don't know. But this is what I saw today. Crazy. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.